there's my pumpkin. So that's all that really matters. Hello guys, my name is Kaylee and welcome to my channel. I'm kind of filming this video again because I already filmed it, obviously, that's why I'm filming it again. I just made a few mistakes, so we're just gonna fix that, and I probably really should have grabbed the books that I was gonna use for it. So at first I thought it was going to be a challenge, but really it isn't a challenge, it's more of a tag. And so I had thought that I was the first person to ever think of this, but I wasn't. So basically it's the Vine book challenge, not challenge, tag. But I had made my own questions, so I will be doing that. So technically it's my own, but also it's not like an original tag. So yeah. Yay. I don't really need to explain it. If you want to do this, please do it. Tag me. You don't have to. I'm saying that like I'm like a big YouTuber, but it would be really cool if someone actually did this with my questions. I would really like, or even just comment. Yeah. There you go. Okay, get on with the video. I actually made this video before I even like uploaded my first video, and I actually saw a bunch of comments welcoming me to YouTube or BookTube, and it was really nice, and I appreciate everyone who commented. Thank you so much. It means a lot. Thank you. So actually now let's get on with the video. So the first question is going to be a book that made you want to run the other way.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
And for this, it will be probably Fans of the Impossible Life by Kate. Don't know how to say her last name. By Kate. I just didn't really like this book. I didn't like the characters, I didn't like the writing, I didn't like kind of like the plot points. I'm not going to say anything that will spoil it much, but there was supposed to be this certain LGBT representation and they didn't do a really good job at it. At least I don't think so, and I don't think a lot of other people think so. Again, I read this book a while ago, like a few years back, and so I can't really say much for like my thoughts. I just didn't really like it. It wasn't my cup of tea. The only character who was like actually bearable was,
I forgot what his name is actually.
Oh, it's Jeremy. Even his name sounds so cute. I love it. He's the only good character, at least for me. I just didn't really like this book as much. So this is a book that made me want to run the other way while reading it. Sorry. A book that hurt you, but you will defend with your last dying breath.
Did he bite you?
All the Bright Places by Jennifer Niven. I understand why people don't like it and why people have some problems with it. I see it very clearly, but it just helped me a lot in a time where I needed it, and I could relate to it, and it made me feel less alone. So that's why I would defend it with my last breath. This book does have a lot to do with mental health, suicide thoughts, and everything. So before you check it out, please be aware of that. Those are the trigger warnings. Even though it helped me, it doesn't mean that it will help you. It might trigger you, so please be aware of that before going into this book. It's a book that gave you so much you didn't know what to do with yourself. That book for me is Aristotle and Dante. Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe by Benjamin. I don't know how to say his last name, so I'm just gonna say Benjamin. Yay. Basically, I didn't know what I was getting myself into when I read this. Basically, I was just like, I'm just gonna read it, see how it is, see what the hype is all about. Like, all I knew was that there was LGBT representation in it, and that's it. So I finally had read the back and I was like, okay, like let me just try it. And I did, and I loved it so much. I didn't I love it so much. I love Dante, I love Ari, I don't know how to say it. Basically, I love Aristotle. I love the family dynamic, I love the friendship, I love the LGBT representation, I love just everything about this book. It was amazing. I can't even, it just has a special place in my heart. This is now my favorite book, and I just read it this year. And if you haven't read it, please do. You will not regret it. Please, please, please. Do it for yourself. Do it for me. Do it for your mom. Do it for your dad. Do it for your family. Do it for your health. Do it for everything. Okay? Do it. A book that used to be your favorite, but now you regret ever liking it and just want to forget about it.
Honestly, I don't remember. I was probably fucked up. I was crazy back then.
That book for me, I'm so sorry, is Just One Day by Gail Forman. I just thought that there could never be like any bad books. I just thought that I was supposed to like every book that I read. I just tried to find everything that I liked about it. I liked the traveling. I think the main character. I don't know. I don't really remember much because it was like, when was this made actually? So 2013. I read this like maybe 2014. 2015, around there, and I just wanted so badly to like it, and it just wasn't for me. I realized the reason why I didn't like it so much is because of the fact that it was basically love at first sight, and I literally hate that. A good portion of it, like maybe like, I don't even know, but I think it's like 300 or 400 pages. I think 300. Let's see. 300, almost 400, but like a good like 100 pages. They're falling in love and everything, and then the other half, like all of this, is her trying to find her way back there, and it was just like really pointless. Didn't really care for it, and now I regret ever liking it. So there you go. A book that sounded so good but let you down.
And how much you pay for that taco?
Hey, yo, you know this, boy. He's got his free taco.
And for this, I will probably get some heat if you like this book. I'm not saying that you're wrong, it's just my opinion. And it's one of the other like first books that I read, and I actually like couldn't read it. Like I just like put it aside, and I was like, And then I actually finished it, but I just didn't really, it didn't like impact me as much as it did to other people. And that book, as you can probably guess, is Looking for Alaska by John Green. I wanted so badly to like it, obviously, because it was so hyped up. Everyone loved it, but I sadly couldn't find what everyone was like so hyped for. I don't know, it's depressing, even though like same. I don't know, I think it was the hype that messed it up for me. But again, I haven't read it in so long, so I think I'm gonna give this another chance and kind of try to forget everything else. I am excited for the Hulu like short adaptation for it. Short series, there we go. I don't know, I will probably read this soon, and I will update you guys if you are interested on how I liked it. I'm so sorry, don't give me hate. I'm just like, it's my opinion. I was even afraid to like let my sister know because this is her favorite book, but it just wasn't my cup of tea. But again, that can change, so I will definitely be reading this. This one is a book that is so powerful that it can't be touched by any other book. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. I actually just recently got this. I got it in New York when I went for Treat Yourself Day. But this is one of my favorite books. Actually, it's this and then Prisoner of Azkaban, which I actually have a cassette version of the audio tape for it, so I'm really excited to like use that. But I saw this, it was 50% off, and I really wanted it, so I ended up getting it.
obviously.
Don't really have to explain myself for this because it's not Prisoner of Azkaban, wow, Goblet of Fire, and I think it's a lot of people's favorites. I mean, obviously there's other people who have different favorites. I think I'm really excited to actually read this one because it's beautiful, so I'm really excited. Keep on saying that, I'm sorry. But yes, do I even have to explain myself for this? Because I don't think I do. That kind of wraps it all up. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want, you can again comment down below with what your question or answers are for those questions. That includes the video for today. I hope you really enjoy it. I will be leaving the questions down below in the description, as well as my Goodreads if you want to follow that. And I will be following everyone back. Again, like I said, I will be leaving the questions in the description, so you can either comment them or you can make a video yourself, and I will definitely be checking those out. I mean, you don't have to. It would make more sense, I guess, to comment. But I don't know, I'm kind of proud with the questions that I accumulated, so maybe, you know, do that, maybe not. I'm not trying to force you. Anyway, but thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy it, and hopefully I wasn't too boring. So yeah, bye!